Welcome back to Spotlight News. I'm Alexis Hutchison.
And I'm Caitlin Moody.
2 stories at the top of the hour today.
We will speak with Skylar Skarnecchia, a 12-year-old girl who battled cancer with the help of her community.
We will then go live to the Trumbull Career Technical Center's newly renovated Fab Lab.
But first, a heartwarming story of a young cancer survivor who was supported by the help of her community every step of the way.
Skylar Skarnecchia was like any other 10-year-old girl. She played sports, styled her hair, and spent time with family. But Skylar's life was about to change.
You know, she always had like a little limp after she had the break. And the limp just continually kept getting a little worse and worse. I said, I feel is something wrong with my daughter.
When he first walked in, my wife saw right away on his face. It wasn't good news. And it's hard. He had never had to deliver news like that to us, obviously.
My dad said that I had cancer, and I just didn't believe it. Like, I couldn't process it in my head. I was like, is this really happening? And like, I have cancer? Like, I didn't know what to think.
It was synovial sarcoma, one of the rarest forms of soft tissue cancer, that had been living in her foot since kindergarten.
The community outpouring and support was huge. For Champion School itself, they had a Skylar Strong Day. You know, they bought T-shirts. The football team did some things. The band, the volleyball team.
After 3 rounds of chemotherapy with no results, doctors were considering another option.
We knew going in, amputation was a possibility.
I remember I was having a moment. We were taking her up to the hospital for the umpteenth time, and I think they were getting ready to remove her foot. And I remember just kind of looking out the window and just started to cry a little bit. And to show her strength, she just kind of reached over and she put her hand on mine. And she goes, "Dad, be okay. Just pray to Jesus like you told me to, and it'll get you through." And she left it at that. And she was a rock. And you go, what 10-year-old deserves to go through something like that?
The operation was a success. Skylar is now an amputee in remission, and she still remains active.
I can play sports. I did play soccer a couple months ago. Now I'm playing basketball.
Her advice to other kids battling cancer?
Just to keep smiling, take one day at a time. Don't let this get you down. You are worth it.
Really inspiring stuff.
She's a strong girl.
We now go live to field reporter Nicholas Lilly, who is visiting the TCTC's newly renovated Fab Lab to see what improvements they have made. Nick.
Hi Lex, we're here in what used to be just the media center, but now is so much more. And here to tell us more about it is media specialist Laura Henning.
Hi Nick, thanks for coming today. So this is the Fab Lab, or Fabrication Laboratory, and of course to fabricate means to make, and so this is a place where we make stuff, using things like the 3D printers that you have behind you, also the CNC mill for some subtractive rapid prototyping. In addition to those, we also have a large format vinyl printer cutter that allows us to print onto various types of vinyl to make things like banners and stickers. And we also now have a laser engraver that allows us to etch and cut into various types of materials to make personalized gifts like the glass that you see here.
Yeah, really nice to be able to make some gifts like that. This next area is one of my personal favorites. What can you tell us about it?
This is the Learning Commons, which is a place for flexible learning. So hopefully it meets the needs of students no matter what it is that they need to work on. And in addition to that, we also still have books and now some new comfy seating that allows students to read just a little bit more comfortably.
Now, probably one of the coolest parts of this lab is this next area. What is it?
This is the Z-Space STEM Lab, and the Z-Space computers allow students to manipulate models and objects in virtual reality to have that hands-on component that they otherwise may not have access to.
Some really great stuff going on here. Back to you, Lex.
Thanks, Nick. Looks like a lot of innovation going on down there.
Looks like a lot of opportunities for students now and in the future.
Well, I'm Alexis Hutchison.
And I'm Caitlin Moody.
And from everyone here at Spotlight News, thanks for watching.